All right, there is a name that you probably heard more and more in the last couple of years, and we want to find out a little bit more about it. You've heard of the Salvation Army, you know about that. You've heard of the after-school programs in the community, the YMCA. Those are standard ones that we know fairly a fair amount about because over the years or so, we've gotten to know them. There is a new nonprofit that is making great strides in the Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo area called Feed My Starving Children. And sometimes these things come up every once in a while. You go, okay, well, that's interesting. And then other times you hear more and more about it. You say, we got to find out more about what this is about. And so we're thankful to have Chris Haugen in studio with us. Chris is part of the leadership committee of Feed My Starving Children here locally. He joins us here in the studio this morning. Hi, Chris. How are you?
And thanks for inviting me.
Appreciate you making some time for us on a Monday morning. Thanks for doing it.
You bet.
So, Chris, this is something that there's a chapter here locally that is there's an effort locally, I guess we could say, but this is not just a Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo thing, right?
That is correct. It's done pretty much all around the country and even in the upper Midwest.
Tell me about what it is. What do we need to know about Feed My Starving Children?
Feed My Starving Children buys food in bulk and repackages it in small packages that can be sent to families around the world that don't have anything to eat. And we've been doing this since 1987. We started small. We grew. We had approximately 10,000 people show up at Scheels Arena last year to pack food, and that took place over a 3-day period. Each volunteer volunteered 2 hours of their time to pack food. So some good things happen, and lots of people supporting us.
I was one of those 10,000 last year that went over and helped do that. And I did a few different things there, but I remember how cool it was for so many people to be doing the same kind of thing. And it went, you couldn't believe what you were able to do. I think we worked in 2-hour shifts.
Yes.
And at the end of it, they told you how many children now could be fed based on what we did. And it was a staggering amount. And it sure made you feel good about jumping over there and giving some time.
Yeah, those 10,000 people ended up packing enough food to feed 7,000 kids for a year.
Yeah.
But we've still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
We've, I think the UNICEF, which is an arm of the United Nations, does research, and they're saying about 6,000 kids die daily from malnutrition. So we're making a difference, and I'm proud of the people in Fargo. We can do a lot more, and that's why we're here talking to you this morning.
And I love the fact that this isn't a government program. This isn't a taxpayer-funded thing. This is people getting together, donating money, donating their time, and making a difference. It's what the whole thing should be about.
Yeah. Yep. No, I agree.
Yeah. Tell me about here locally. How has this grown over time? We started hearing a little bit about it a couple, 3 years ago here on this program.
Yeah.
And now this year I hear about it all the time.
Yeah. I think our goal was to pack 200,000 meals. That was probably 5 years ago. So we started small. Last year I think our goal was 2.5 million meals we wanted to pack, and it happened. But it was through the efforts of people right here in our area. We have people coming from Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, Holly. I mean, you name it. All the little towns are sending people. I think we had 30-some churches and probably 30-some businesses. We've got banks on board.
Yeah.
And I'm a retired Phi Ed teacher in the West Fargo School District.
Sure.
And so I jumped on board in helping getting some of the schools lined up. We've got most of the not elementary, but middle school and high schools involved.
Yeah.
West Fargo Packers, for example, they're sending 1,000 kids one day to pack for 2 hours.
If people want to get involved in that, feel like they made a difference, couple hours.
Sure.
How do they do that?
Okay. I'm going to give you a name and a phone number here.
Yeah, please.
The name of the lady that you should talk to, her name is Amy Okeson. We'll just say Amy.
Amy.
And you can call Amy at 701-237-9651. That's her office number. And if you want to call her on her cell number, it's 785-844-2600. She works at Atonement Lutheran, but the church has graciously offered part of her time to organizing everything for Feed My Starving
So
Children.
if you didn't catch the phone numbers, you can look up Atonement Lutheran and end up catching her some.
They would steer you to
somehow there, yeah.
they would steer you to the right person.
And
for
when
sure.
when is the big food packing event going to be this year?
We start Thursday, this
Okay.
coming Thursday. So it'll be all day Thursday, it'll be all day Friday, and it'll be all day Saturday.
Okay, big weekend.
A lot of schools coming Thursday and Friday. They all want to get out of school.
Yes.
We don't blame them for that.
No, nope. Get that. Yeah.
But we've got tons of businesses and all kinds of organizations that are offering both their time and their money. And we do need money to buy the food that we package.
Okay.
So
how can we contribute?
You can bring a checkbook with you to Feed My Starving Children, and there will be people collecting money at that time to pay the grocery bill.
And is it going to be at Scheels Arena again this year?
It will be at Scheels Arena.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
As wonderful as that cause is, I wonder, is there any way that we can leverage what is being happened, this great groundswell, into teaching the people that the money is going, that the food is going to, how to be better farmers and grow food and provide for themselves? Is that any part of this, or is that
yes,
it
is.
Be somebody
no,
else's
I'm glad you mentioned that, because there's been a what I would call a sustainability focus. We don't want to just give people food year after year after year after year. We do it. We never cut anybody off, but our objective is to make them self-sufficient.
Yeah, that's great. Teach a man to fish, right?
Yes,
That's that
and
whole
so
thing.
they've got, like, we put rice in a lot of the food we package. Now we're sending part of the ingredients to a country like Nicaragua, for example.
Yeah.
And then they'll make grow their own rice and add that to the ingredients that we sent them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Try to push a little further along every year.
Yep.
And help them help themselves.
Exactly.
Because that's where fulfillment really comes. It's great to get a gift from somebody. Always makes you feel great when people are thinking about you.
Yes.
But when you do it yourself, you put that field in. You pick that rice. However they harvest. I don't even. How do they harvest rice?
I have no idea.
Do we know? They harvest it by hand.
Rice patties. I don't know. They
Yeah.
sit in a water thing. I think they
there's
go
machines they have now.
Okay.
that
like
do
a
it, but-
little swather kind of thing. I think, and then they take it off the water.
Yeah, well,
And
that's
have it
wild
dry
rice.
out.
They whack the wild. I'll take your
Yeah,
wild
I don't
ricing
know.
anytime. We get right out the back end of my lake there. All you want to get.
I'll
but
go. Let's
you
do
bet.
that.
Well, the point is that it's great
Yep.
when you feel like I did it myself. I provided for my family. We
Yes.
provided for our town. So that's great. Chris, anything else we need to know here? I guess give us maybe one more time
Yeah, I'll just
how to get involved and where to go when.
Sure. Again, call Amy Okeson at 701-237-9651, or her mobile number, which is 785-844-2600. And if I can just finish with one comment.
Yeah.
I think in life we are all challenged to be players, not fans. I'm an old athlete, and I don't want to be sitting in the stands of life watching things going on. We need to get on the field, be willing to lose
Yep.
for the chance to make a difference.
There you go. I like
get
it.
involved.
Very
Love
good.
it.
Yep.
Love it.
Chris, thanks for being one of the everyday heroes that's making this happen. I know there's a lot of people that are involved. Thanks for your role in the leadership committee and making the world a little better place here right in our hometown.
And thank you for giving us a chance to
You
share
got it.
this.
Chris Haugen, and Chris is part of the leadership committee. Feed My Starving Children coming up this weekend. At 7:44, when we come back, we got a full look at the work week forecast for you. Got some sports, got some news headlines.